Walker in at the small forward. And for the Raptors, Pirtle is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's quickly in at the point guard position. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Indiana shooting their first free throw of the contest.
That's his first personal foul.
Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Trent against Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Trent. Lets it go with the three. Benedict Mathurin, and that's good. Mathurin's got 6.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
To end the run, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Now, quickly, following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner. Outside, Walker takes the 3. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. He takes it in, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Pacers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Takes it out to Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
Here's quickly. Out to Barrett. Trent passes to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. A 3. And the Raptors miss again. Indiana's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Walker with a clean look. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's Barnes for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
This isn't the focus of Scotty Barnes' game, but you wonder how proficient he becomes from deep.
Shot's good by Siakam.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor. Well,
that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Indiana. They're on a 16-7 run. It wasn't the best of season's doors for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
Now, here is Halliburton. And Pirtle sends it back.
Defense from Jakob Pirtle, that's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already. Well,
what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Indiana leading by 12. Mathurin for 3. It's hauled in by Trent. The Raptors have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's quickly. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Barnes outside. Trent kicks to Barnes. This one for 3. They get it back. Pass to Pirtle.
How about the defense with Pascal Siakam? This guy likes making it tough on the offensive player.
That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Trent. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. And Pirtle pulls it down. Turner with the steal. Outside Mathurin. Offline with his 3. Raptors trail by 15. And here is Trent outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Right side, Mathurin. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Pacers. He went on an aerial. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Pacers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We'll be topping out there with Johnson. And it's Smith. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Nembhard in at the 1.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Raptors on defense, trailing by 13. Lets the 3 fly. Smith with the basket on the assist by Toppin. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Nwora. Raptors moving the ball around. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Pass to Johnson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Toronto. It's a 13-point game. Here's Nwora. The 3-pointer off the mark. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And here is Neesmith. Nothing on the board. Johnson for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
The pass to Neesmith. The tray. Rebound by Olynyk.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Toppin passes to Nembhard. Here's Neesmith. Indiana again missing. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Dick. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Pacers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Johnson gets the bucket.
That's just good awareness from Toppin, willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
And it's Brown missing. Indiana leading by 14. Now, here's Toppin. No scoring in this one. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, Jalen Smith wants to stretch the floor. He's got a sweet shot.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. They set the screen. Brown, and finished off by Brown.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Craig, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. They get it again. Dick wide open. Misses the three. Pacers leading by 17. Johnson finds Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Olynyk the pass to Brown. Olynyk a screen on Toppin. Moron, that's good.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Toppin sets a screen for Johnson. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Here's Brown, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And the foul goes against Indiana. For Toronto, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first one falls. Well, Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And he gets it to go. Olynyk's got his first points of the game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
On the wing, Johnson. He has 6. There's a screen by Toppin. There's the three. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Their lead at 15. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got Kelly Olynyk. Dick is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Nora in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Boy, if Jalen Smith adds that 3 to his arsenal, look out.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history. And star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I'd love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. A good look from Dick. And the Raptors miss again.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Count that one from Toppin.
For 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Olynyk can't hit.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
We've seen some promising growth from Jalen Smith, haven't we, Doris? He's asserting himself more, and it shows.
He is, Kevin, and we're talking about a 6'10" guy, lean frame, has some shooting ability. It's a matter of this guy keeping that aggression and keeping that focus. There's still a long way to go, but you love that he's starting to carve a little niche in this league.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. So both teams making some changes here. The Raptors have got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Can they get it? The shot's good from Quickly. Quickly's got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Barnes outside. Three-pointer. Here's Trent. The dish to Pirtle. Pass to Quickly. It's Barrett on the wing. Still yet to score. Just 5 on the clock. Pirtle's shot is off.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. Siakam kicks to Turner. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Quickly the pass to Barrett. With greater penalties attached to those take fouls, Doris, how do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
Mathurin against Trent. Out to Turner. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Walker. Outside for Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. Cans it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, Mathurin that time from the corner. You've got to be able to bury that consistently.
Passes it to Siakam. Shoots. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Assisted by
Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. For 3, Barrett. It's good from long range. Barrett's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Mathurin for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
No one near Turner as he... And he hits the buzzer beater!
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Pacers running away with it. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Pascal Siakam.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Indiana. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Turner in at the center position. Halliburton finds Siakam. The three-pointer no good. Raptors shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Here's Barrett. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Siakam outside. Another miss by Siakam. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
The kick out to Barnes for three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Jarris Walker. Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, when he can get on a burner.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. And it's the Raptors ball. Driving the lane. And here's Barnes for three. And again, no good by Toronto.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Mathurin. No good with the triple. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact and he loves it.
And R.J. Barrett, Doris, continues to do what he's been doing since he stepped onto an NBA court.
I would say, Kevin, this guy is what we call a natural-born scorer. That is first and foremost his instinct. He loves to get off the dribble drive, and what we need from him is just more consistent outside shooting because that opens up the best aspect of his game.
The three, the shot's good from Quickly.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Outside Mathurin. Turner against Pirtle. For three, Siakam. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Siakam's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pacers. Here's Barrett. Up and in on the layup. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And it's Halliburton penetrating, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Here's Neesmith. Bangs home the trifecta.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
The kick out to Brown. The pass to Nora. From past the arc, the shot's good. Brown making the play.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Neesmith, the pass to Smith. And Indiana, another three.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Indiana.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Pascal Siakam.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Here's Abaji. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Indiana Pacers. Smith for three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there
That's his
first.
first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Nesmith. No good on the triple. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson, the pass to Nesmith. From downtown, that's in there. Johnson with the assist.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
So no problem for Indiana as
Pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards out there with T.J. Warren. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Warren against Barrett. Oh, Warren slams it in.
Oh, what a burst of energy from Warren. Flying up to the rim for a nice dunk.
And yep, it's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Towns. Back to Edwards. Driving in, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it, and he's only getting better.
Here's Quickly, following the score by Minnesota. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Barnes against Edwards. There's the drive. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Edwards has got 6.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
Quickly passes to Barnes. They set a pick. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Barrett. Kicks it to Quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries yet again. And he sinks the layup. Quickly's got his second basket.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Warren. Towns a screen on Quickly. Here's Warren. Oh, Warren slams it in.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
An incredible defensive player. Gobert is always affecting shots.
Here's Nora. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Pass to Warren. From deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Pirtle. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Outside McDaniels from the arc. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. And it's Quickly with a miss.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Raptors with a lead. For 3, Barrett. Offensive rebound, Nora. And Gobert with a block. Barnes with the rebound. For 3, Barrett. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Barrett. Barnes has got 5.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. No good on the triple. And Toronto, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Here's Barrett. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
No coverage that time.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Here's quickly. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first free throw is good. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And quickly drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Conley, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Barnes, that shot missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's Toronto closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pound. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
They've got Bruce Brown. He's out there with Dick. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Abaji in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
For 3, Conley. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Pass to Brown. Here's Olynyk. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Olynyk's got his first bucket in this one.
The interior game of Kelly Olynyk, capable of burning you from this area also.
Here's Conley. And they pick up 2.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Toronto shooting 56% today. Now here's Trent. He's closely guarded. To the middle. Here's Abaji. And that one is stuffed right through.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Pass to Moore. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Olynyk. The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Trent. Shot blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Olynyk with a screen on Conley. That one drops for him. And the Raptors lead by 10.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, "People think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere, and it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later." Brian?
Allie, thanks. Now here's Conley. He's got 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Trent, the pass to Dick. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Abaji. 5 on the clock. Misses the 3. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Conley, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And there's a pick. Here's Dick. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor. Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode, and I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And another thing they've done is look to shoot from the mid-range often. So far, it's really paying off for them.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. The three is up. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Reed against Olynyk, and there's the screen. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Moore. The Timberwolves trail. 55 seconds left in the second period. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Moore's got 7 now in this quarter.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Oh, and Reed with a block. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. 41 seconds left in the first half. Brown drives in, and that one good. Brown's got 6 points.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Into the lane. It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside Edwards. Puts up a three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Dick. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Dick's gotten his second bucket of the game. Edwards against Brown. Towns outside.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Carl Anthony.
Good on the second one. Quickly outside with 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Raptors out in front, up 1. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Emmanuel quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court for Minnesota. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. T.J. Warren out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Now here's Towns. He drops it from range. Towns has got 7 points.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And the second free throw is good.
Emmanuel quickly. 3 shots.
And he makes all 3. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. The Raptors shooting 52% from the floor so far. Did you know that Jakob Poeltl's parents were both elite volleyball players?
I guess, B.A., that makes a lot of sense. Another game where height and reach are a factor. So this is where he gets those instincts.
Minnesota is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Nice move. Outside McDaniels. Left side Warren. Here he goes. Oh, Warren slams it in.
The defense has to be better. Flat out, can't give Warren these types of lanes to the bucket.
Here's Quickly. And the layup is good off the glass. Quickly's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
McDaniels can't hit. For Toronto, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And Barnes, the bucket, on the assist by Poeltl. He's got 9.
Doesn't get any easier than this for Barnes. An absolute problem in transition.
Towns for 3 on target from range.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Barrett, back to Quickly. And here's Barnes. And count it, now 5 for 7.
Rock solid screed right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Warren's shot is good.
Such a confident score. We've seen Warren go off for 50+ in a game.
Here's Quickly. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Quickly against Warren. Kicks it out Towns. 3-pointer. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Yeah, the aggressive mindset of Barrett. Looking to score and force defenses into difficult situations.
Second free throw, no good.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Toronto. Conley goes in, played it in with a nice touch off the window. Conley's got 11 points.
Mike Conley has that extra gear. Even when he gets bodied up, he finishes so well.
Here's Brown. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Raptors lead by 3.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Here's Brown. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
He gets the upper hand and lays it in. Defense needs to toughen up.
Conley with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Pass to Alexander Walker. For the tie. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, Brown. Here's Trent.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
That's his first personal foul. 13 fouls.
That one's off.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game and they have a deep understanding of basketball.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Here's Morris. And the basket is good. Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. 3 seconds left. Soft touch off the glass. Brown's got 6 here in the quarter. That shot off. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Dick. Also Bruce Brown out there. Gary Trent is out there with Kelly Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the Raptors call time here. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Towns can't get it to go. The Raptors with a lead. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Nora. Back to Barnes. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. It's Edwards on the wing. Driving to the basket, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Quickly with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Quickly passes to Barnes. Back to Quickly. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pirtle. Good D by Gobert. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
Now here's Towns. It's rebounded by Barron. Here's Quickly. It's Pirtle high post. Kicks it to Quickly. Here's the 3. Rebound Minnesota.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
It's stolen by Barnes. Going inside. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
He has all the tools. Scotty getting things done.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. And that one drops for him.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
It's good. Nora's got his first basket.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Warren against Quickly. Towns is screen on Quickly. Warren, the pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Back to Barrett. Barnes in the post. McDaniels covering. Here's Quickly. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. First game foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Timing and anticipation. That's how Scotty pulled off that block.
Got it. And the Raptors lead by 8.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now here's Towns. Edwards finds Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Barrett. They get it back. Kicks it out Towns. Pass to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless. Like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Edwards against Quickly. Hurdle with a screen on Edwards. Here's Quickly. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot three at the line.
Can't afford to leave the ground if you're the defense, and that's when Towns can really hurt you.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Morris is checked in. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Barrett against Morris. Oh, good D by Edwards. And the Timberwolves with possession. Kicks it out Towns. Edwards a screen on Quickly. Towns for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. They've led by as much as 10. Quickly passes to Barrett. Back to Quickly. Hurdle with a screen on Morris. And stolen by Edwards. Down low. The kick out to Morris. Fires the 3. No good. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. This one was in the balance right in. great example of that. Two teams with a lot of assists.
What you like about both of these teams is every player has an opportunity to touch the basketball. And generally speaking, the more engaged you become, the more you touch it. Doesn't mean everybody gets equal shot opportunities, but these teams play a pretty style of basketball.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Edwards. And it's Moore in at the 2 spot.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton for 3. Turner. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Towns. Pass to Moore. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get on the shot here. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy. Yeah, Mathurin, that time from the corner, you've got to be able to bury that consistently.
Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. Just over a minute and a half in. Halliburton left side. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
For 3, Mathurin.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Towns can't get it to go.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Halliburton finds Siakam. 4-3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Edwards on the take. Tipped.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe. Send it back defensively.
Pass to Edwards. Oh, stolen by Turner. Walker with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Fires for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Here's McDaniels. And he banks in the layup.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Pass to Mathurin. Siakam the screen. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Moore. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter here. Pulls it from the top of the key. Minnesota with a rebound.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
McDaniels from long range. Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Towns. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Are you talking 6'11" and big-time length? Send it back, Mr. Turner.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 6-point game. Pass to Turner. Siakam against McDaniels. And Pascal Siakam gets a 3. Siakam's got 9 points.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Towns can't get that one to fall. The Pacers have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Siakam, and Siakam with the slam.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Edwards outside. That shot off the mark. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Walking foul called on Miles Turner. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
From deep, Conley. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that? Are you serious? And so it's the Indiana Pacers, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. We've got Nas Reed, Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's T.J. Warren, and it's Anderson in at the 4. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Gets a hand on it. The kick out to Johnson. And another shot. It's stolen by Warren. Fast break, Minnesota. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Right wing. Minnesota with a rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot. Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Anderson drives. Basket's good. Anderson's gotten his second bucket.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Toppin outside. Takes a 3. Offensive board. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And there's the drive. Pass to Reed. Shoots. Oh, deflected. Oh, stolen by Smith. Now the Pacers on the move from downtown. A nice shot by Toppin. Toppin's got 6.
The shooting fundamentals are a real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating, and the shot goes.
Alexander Walker.
For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Neesmith passes to Toppin. This one for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The kick out to Conley. Gets Gets the 3 ball to go. 6 points for him.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Toppin passes to Neesmith. There's a minute 26 left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Warren with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. There's the triple. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Boy, that's confidence right there. T.J. Warren understands when to pull up off the bounce.
Outside Johnson. Let's go with a 3. Reed with the rebound.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
From deep, Conley. The Pacers pull it in. They've led by as many as 14. Left side Johnson. Jacks up a 3. The shot no good. And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Trailing by 8. Here's Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with a 3. For Indiana, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Neesmith. Fires from deep. The shot comes out. It'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Up. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Put your hands together, fans, for your arena entertainment. One more time, fans. Let's hear it.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Halliburton at point with Mathurin by his side. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Walker in at the 3. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Out to the right wing. Moore. Counted from distance. Moore's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Halliburton for 3. Yes! Tough point from Tyrese. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, BA. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. That makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Here's Mathurin. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. Here's Moore. Kicks it out Towns. McDaniels, a screen on Siakam. The shot by Towns, no good. Indiana leading. Halliburton looking over the floor. Back to Turner on the wing, Mathurin. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Moore passes to McDaniels. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is aware of what needs to be done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks, good stuff.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Indiana on D. They're leading by 8. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years.
Incredible to think, BA, that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Over to the wing. Walker against McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Walker with a steal. The 3. Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. To the inside. Kicks it out to Warren.
Walking foul called on Aaron Neesmith. First personal foul. Second team foul.
44 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Third team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish. The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside Warren. Back to Alexander Walker. From outside the arc. And Toppin pulls it down. On the break. The 3, Smith. Pure from 3-point range.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
First personal foul.
And he drops the first.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
The putback. And so it's the Indiana Pacers earning this break in the action. Up 10. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Warren in at the 3 slot. And here's Toppin from the arc. Here's Smith. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Conley. To the paint. Here's Anderson. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And Edwards, here we go. Here's more. Here's Gobert. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Rudy Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him to contain him.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Turner. Mathurin with the ball. Guarded by Edwards. Three-pointer. And Mathurin good for three. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Here's more. Outside Edwards. Towns outside. 5 to shoot. Drops in the three.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Walker. Back to Halliburton. McDaniels with it. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Towns. Picked by Gobert. Pulls up. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Walker finds Halliburton. It's blocked by Gobert.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Here's more. No good from outside.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Outside Walker. Lets it go from the wing. No good. A bit long that time. Minnesota's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Towns with room to shoot. Here's Gobert. Pass to Moore. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Moore's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Siakam, that's good.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Edwards. Halliburton with some nice D.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Up again. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. McDaniels with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Kicks it out Towns. Back to Gobert. Towns finds Gobert. Another shot, and it's McDaniels off the drive. They shoot again. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Three-pointer Mathurin. Halliburton. And it's good.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Cash! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns, the look of a superstar.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Towns passes to Edwards. Back to Towns. And Turner with the block. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. B.A., I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Halliburton. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Back to Mathurin. Halliburton on the wing. Takes it inside. Outside Mathurin. 5 on the clock. Off target from three-point range. He's got a clear path. And Trent the bucket on the assist by Barrett.
Anytime you get a chance to run in this league, you take the opportunity. Gary Trent Jr. did.
Halliburton kept alive.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Quickly outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And the basket by Halliburton.
The intelligent shot selection by Halliburton, opting for the floater in that situation.
Book Grant, the Pacers.
I saw it. Wow.
And he saw it.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Three-pointer, Halliburton fires in the triple. Halliburton's got 5.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
The three ball. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
They set the pick quickly from outside. Mathurin with a rebound.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
First.
So it's the Pacers now. 7-point differential. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Looking to end the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
That one's good. Quickly.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Halliburton for 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
At the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
The Pacers pull it in. Outside Mathurin. Puts up a deep 3. Shot that time, not on target.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Third team foul. At the line for the Pacers.
And the free throw, no good. Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development, Smitty.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Siakam. The 3. Buries it from 3.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
They get the rebound. Poeltl. In close, he hits it.
You can count on Poeltl to play with energy, and this time it pays off with the second chance points.
To the middle. Here's quickly. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Quickly finds Pirtle. 44 seconds left in the first. They get it back. Outside Barrett. From behind the arc. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
A new lineup here for Indiana. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. Indiana's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Johnson for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana leading. To the wing on the left. There's Nesmith with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Barrett. Lays it up and banks it in. Barrett's got 6.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Nesmith out there with Toppin. Then it's Smith. Then there's Johnson. And it's Nembhard in at the 1. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Listen, Indiana is not a Frazian hotspot, but you asked Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy. Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
The drive by Brown. The Pacers pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. And here's Toppin from the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
Toronto trailing. Covered by Johnson. Wide open look. And he hits the jumper. He has 6. Smitty, if you could choose one current guy to play alongside, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough question, B.A., but I'm going to go with Steph Curry. I think the reason why is because of the range he shoots it with. It will give me a lot of room on the other side to get buckets.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
There's Nesmith with the 3. Nora grabs the board.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Plenty of space. And the shot's good.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
The kick out to Johnson. Driving inside. Toppin outside. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Toppin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Toppin. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line, for the Pacers.
Toppin hits them both. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes
covered by
remaining in the
Johnson.
first half. 2 minutes.
And he gets that one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now here's Johnson, guarded closely. Here's Neesmith. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game. 1:33 left in the half. The Raptors have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Baseline try. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Just angry on the rim rocker.
Man, that was felt all throughout this building. Here's Nora, covered by Johnson. Fires, top of the key. No good.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Toppin's shot is off. Toronto shooting the rock well in the second quarter. 55% from the floor. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Obi Toppin.
You know, from what I've heard, Chris Boucher has a great attitude about his game. And he always looking for ways to improve.
Back in 2017, two-way contracts started in the NBA. Created more opportunities, Chris.
Yeah, B.A. Chris Boucher signing one of the first two-ways back in 2017. I mean, he was a huge success story for this system. Chris signing a big contract during the 2022 free agency period.
34 seconds left to play in the first half. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Neesmith. 10 points for him. Indiana again missing. Covered by Smith. Inside. Boucher outside. Got it up. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold up.
The previous play is
the officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Tough call to make in real time. I mean, good thing they can go and slow it down and look at it again, because this is so...
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pacers out in front, up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Pass to Turner. Siakam with it. Stolen by Quickly. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Pirtle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down low. And stolen by Barrett. And he's all alone. Here's Trent. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Getting high in the air. Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
Here's Turner. Rebound by Olynyk. For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded by Olynyk. And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Outside Walker. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Gotta love the way Pirtle defended that shot, closing out on shooters and making them think twice.
4 on the clock. Tries again. Goes up again. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
That's good from Siakam.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated.
It's stolen by Halliburton. All by himself for the finish. And the jam by Walker.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Outside Walker. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now. Here's quickly. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Raptors.
And quickly drops them both. For Indiana, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Walker. Halliburton outside. 3-pointer. Oh, yes, sir! Halliburton from deep.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Quickly finds Barrett. Pirtle against Turner. To the right side. Olynyk for 3. And again, no good by Toronto. For Indiana, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And he can't get that one.
Indiana foul. Pascal Siakam. First personal foul.
A physical big man who won't back down from anyone. Every team could use a guy like Kelly Olynyk.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They trail by 6. Offensive board. Olynyk with a screen on Mathurin. The 3, Barrett. He drops it from range. Barrett's got 9.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, a lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there. Turner passes to Mathurin. Now Halliburton. Walker, a screen on quickly. Halliburton on the drive. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
And such an unpredictable player. I like how Halliburton uses this aspect to help draw fouls.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Smith, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Siakam. Nesmith, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Johnson in for Mathurin. Trent outside. And it's off from 3-point range. For Indiana, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group, and both free throws good for Halliburton. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Sneaky shot blocker. James Johnson is not the biggest guy, but he has the reach to do it.
And now the Raptors on the break. Takes a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. 16 points for him.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Neesmith. Jalen Smith is out there with Toppin. Then there's Johnson. And it's Nembhard in at the point. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Here's Neesmith. Fires for 3. And they recover it. The kick out to Johnson. For 3. Pure from three-point range. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Covered by Johnson. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
Toronto trailing. Here's Brown. And the layup is good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on. Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And he drives in. It's rebounded by Indiana. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Now the Pacers on the move. A nice shot by Smith.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Indiana.
High effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
A line change here for Toronto. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by Olynyk. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Hard to cover Olynyk. His height is such a natural advantage.
Outside Johnson. A deep 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Barrett with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And the officials call a traveling violation.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
James Johnson. First personal foul.
And that one misses. And the Pacers making a change here. McDermott's checked in.
Kelly Olynyk. One shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Trent from long range. He buries it from 3.
So accurate from downtown. Easy to understand why Trent Jr. is a volume 3-point shooter.
McDermott from outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Halliburton against Barrett. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Raptors substitution. Number 0. Freeman Liberty.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game.
Big when Siakam is connecting from the perimeter. Can't sleep on him from the corner.
Lots of room. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 rebounds in the game.
On the ball, Halliburton has great concentration. His focus is what helps him find the wide open man.
It's stolen by Halliburton. 1:19 left to play in the 4th. It's stolen by Olynyk. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Barrett. It doesn't go for him. Matherin with some nice D.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Pacers.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Matherin with the ball. Now quickly defending. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. They need this. Misses off the right iron. Halliburton against Quickly. And stolen by Barrett. Right side Olynyk. It falls.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
shots be available tonight.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. R.J. Barrett is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Gary Trent. The shot's good from Quickly. And when you consider how athletic, Doris, both these teams are, what do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Set the pick. Moore outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Trent.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Edwards defending. Plenty of space. Second shot opportunity. In deep. Trent drops it in.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Edwards against Barrett. Edwards drives in. Towns wide open. A second chance effort. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. And Poeltl pulls it down. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Trent passes to Quickly. And here's Barrett. Out to the wing. Barrett with this screen on Gobert. Poeltl's shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
And Minnesota has possession after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. And Poeltl pulls it down. With the drive. Towns with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. From deep, Moore. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Trains the three-pointer. Towns has got 5.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Puts up a deep 3. And it's quickly missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That shot wide open. Moore's got his second basket.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Trent can't hit.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Good. 7 points in the game.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Driving inside. Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards drives in. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
1:14 left here in the opening quarter. So the wing on the left. Towns down low. Quickly covering. Towns with the bucket.
That was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolf greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Now here's Conley. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the left wing. Jacks up a three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Barrett for three. Here's Trent out to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Conley. A three ball. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Holt. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass, playing for teammates.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Pirtle. Gary Trent is out there with Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Conley with a wide open look. No good from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Minnesota leading by 6. Morris kicks to Warren. Back to Morris. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Warren. Fires the three. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Raptors trail by 6. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside Conley. Another miss by Minnesota. Conley's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Brown's shot is good.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Here's Conley, and he lays it straight in. Conley's got 5.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Brown.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Conley. The kick out to Warren. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Outside Conley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Brown with it. Conley picks him up. A floater. And there's the pass to Dick. Inside. Second chance shot. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Dick. Another shot. Abaji. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. There are many ways to build a team, as we know, Doris. Do you prefer building around a star or a more team-based approach?
I think, Kevin, what we have learned unequivocally is that it is not just about collecting talent. Certainly, you need star players to win in the NBA. But so much of this is about how do the pieces fit around. There is a reason it is a team sport, Kevin. Don't overlook the role players around those stars.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. Of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Minnesota in the lead. And Reed has it in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Reed's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morris with the bucket.
Love the aggressive play inside from Monte Morris.
Raptors trail by 4, and it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And some changes here for the Raptors. Yep, that one goes. He's got 9.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
The shot's good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here is Edwards. The Raptors getting the bucket. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the N1, yes, sir.
So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who can get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's good from long range.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now, here's quickly. It's stolen by Edwards. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Minnesota in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Put your hands together and get down for the red and
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here is Edwards. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Edwards. And it's Moore in at the 2-guard spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here he goes. And there it is for him. 13 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
It's the Timberwolves now. 7-point differential.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there. Just doing what he can. He's competing, and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timberwolves leading by 5. Edwards inside. Barrett covering. Edwards kicks to Moore. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And here's Edwards from the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the rejection by Towns.
Outstanding anticipation from Cat right there. He sends that thing back to another zip code.
Raptors trail by 5. Gobert with the block. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Snatched away. And they're on the break. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Moore with the bucket.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Edwards defending. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. From deep, Moore. Good on the triple. Moore's got 19 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Well, the great thing in the NBA is the unknowns. Any given night, you don't know who'll come out on top. And even coaches like Steve Kerr know it. He said, it's really hard to win an NBA game. The difference between losing and winning is like that. Kevin?
Oh, a game of inches, right, David? Just as you're showing us, a game of inches. Thanks. Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. T.J. Warren comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Conley in for Edwards. Morris is checked in for the Timberwolves. Warren is screen on Brown. Outside Warren. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Brown. That one is good again. He's 6 right for the floor with the basket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Morris looking over the floor. Driving in. The 3. Tries again. Here's Reid. Puts the move on. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Minnesota, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Boucher passes to Brown. Reid with the block. The kick out to Brown. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Here's Alexander Walker. And here's Conley outside. Drills it from outside. Conley's got 8.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Minnesota leading by 8. Dick with the steal. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Brown with the bucket.
Boy, nice job moving the ball by Chris Boucher. He has really expanded that part of his game.
Conley for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Raptors trail by 6.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Morris right side. Conley sets a screen for Warren. And the three ball is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Wow, if T.J. Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Conley for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Dick is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Nora in at power forward. And Brown drops them both. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11 points. Moore finds Edwards. Outside, Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. And then Karl-Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Brown. Gobert with the block. Barrett against Moore. Birtle with the steal. Here's Brown. Finished off the break. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Here's Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, making sure you get the shot opportunity through contact. Karl-Anthony Towns goes to the free throw line.
And he sinks the second. Raptors trail by 7. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. It's Edwards on the wing. The kick out to Towns. Sinks the three-pointer. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl-Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
There's the triple. And finished off by Gobert.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
From the arc. And again, no good by Toronto.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And Moore kicks to Towns. And there's the try. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Oh, takes the hit, stays locked in, eyes on the glass. Tremendous concentration by Towns. When you're not in rhythm with the free ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's the jump ball.
That's a 2 from Towns. Passes it to McDaniels. Second shot opportunity. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Raptors.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Trent outside. No coverage that time.
Now, the shot mechanics are just so pure. Gary Trent Jr., such a dangerous shooter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Moore. He gets it in there. Moore's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to town. Moore's got 25 points in the game. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Moore outside. Pass to McDaniels. This one for 3. Another shot. Shot is no good. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. Raptors trail by 14.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Minnesota.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Karl Anthony Towns.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
Moore passes to Towns. Shoots over Brown. They kick out to Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
may be going back the first 65 or 70 years of the NBA, BA. I mean, we've become a three-ball dominant league in terms of style of play. Tonight, you'll see what basketball used to be, a game dominated by the centers.
And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton at point with Mathurin by his side. Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. Now here's Edwards. Out to the right wing. Towns, a screen on Mathurin. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
It's McDaniels on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Here's more. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Here's McDaniels. The rebound by Turner. Indiana has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. For 3, Mathurin. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Good job by Mathurin to get up court quickly. Make sure they capitalize on the nice defensive play.
Moore passes to Towns. Pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Edwards. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
3-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Moore. He's covered by Mathurin. That one's good by Moore.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. From deep. Cranes the triple. Mathurin's got 6.
Quick thinking from Mathurin there. Excellent. Rising up and capitalizing off the catch.
Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the Raptors.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, BA. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards stardom. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
And here are the Pacers now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Edwards against Halliburton. High arcing shot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Walker for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
You can't sleep on this rookie from beyond the arc. Maybe not Walker's strength, but he will hurt you from deep.
Here's Moore. He's covered by Mathurin. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Towns with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Wide open. And he knocks the jumper down. He's got 6.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Moore. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Moore. 9 points in the game. And here's Edwards outside. And another three for Minnesota.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Halliburton for three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Mike Conley out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Reed in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Launches it. Neesmith's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. All alone. And the shot goes in. Neesmith's gotten 4 this quarter. Minnesota in the lead. On the wing, Alexander Walker. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Back to Morris. The 3. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Neesmith passes to Toppin. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. We've had many impactful European players throughout the years, Clark. What makes their style of play so different?
You know, I think it's really how they're trained from the time they start playing the game, B.A. Every player, regardless of size, is taught to think and feel and play the game fundamentally sound. And I love that. And I think that's something that should be mimicked in the States. Train kids to play the game the right way in all aspects of it, no matter how small or tall they are.
The Pacers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. The shot by Johnson, no good. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Warren. Reed for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Warren. And here's Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well Keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, learning the point with precision.
Pass to Neesmith. There's 1:17 left to play in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set. Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
It's stolen by Johnson. To end the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And for the Pacers, they're shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Back to Daniels. The 3 is up. It's a 3-pointer. McDaniels got 6 points.
They just look sweeter falling from the corner, don't they, those threes? McDaniels more than serviceable from deep.
Toppin outside. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McDaniels inside. Johnson on it. Towns for 3. Counted from distance. He's got 7.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. You better think again, though.
Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Here's Nembhard. 1 second left. And it's Indiana scoring again. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Let's hear it for Ray.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On the floor for Indiana. Halliburton at point with Mathurin by his side. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
Left side Mathurin. Walker passes to Siakam. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Siakam's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Pass to Moore. 6 on the shot clock. Towns a screen on Siakam. That one's good by Moore.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Halliburton outside. Back to Siakam. The kick out to Walker. This one for 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Mathurin with a steal. Outside Walker. Pass to Halliburton. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Siakam for 3. Drops in the 3. Siakam's got 6 points.
The more Siakam uses a three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Towns against Siakam.
Walking foul called on. Walking. First personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Pass to Moore. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Daniels. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Ooh, dismissed!
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Edwards against Halliburton. Siakam for 3. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Walker with a steal. Halliburton up top, guarded by Edwards. Siakam, no good.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
McDaniels from long range. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Indiana on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. There's a screen by Turner. The kick out to Walker. The 3 knocks down the triple. And now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Pass to Moore. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner. Here's Indiana. They're on a 15-3 run. McDaniels against Walker. Tipped away. Walker with a steal. For the lead. Sinks the tray. Walker's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, the versatility of Walker. Can play back to the basket and get out and run. I mean, that combination is tough to find.
Here's Moore. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that 6th sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
A new lineup here for Indiana. A nice shot by Toppin.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pass to Reed. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. He's got 10.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Smith with a screen on Warren. Here's Toppin. The kick out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Now Warren. No made baskets yet. Reed, a screen on Smith. Conley passes to Warren. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. And now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
At the arc, Warren gets in the zone, able to shoot with total concentration and lay it right in.
Here's Toppin. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that does it for the third quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Indiana shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. We've got Naz Reid, T.J. Warren out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Monte Morris, and it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Warren. The kick out to Conley. Ball stolen. Here's Nesmith. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Indiana.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this. This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Neesmith's shot is off. The Timberwolves trail. Morris for 3. And Toppin pulls it down. There's Neesmith with the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Left side Conley. Another miss by Minnesota. Indiana's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Reed for 3. It's kept alive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Siakam, no good. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. McDaniels up top. Lets it fly. The rebound by Turner.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. It's Edwards on the wing. To get back on track. Pacers with a rebound. Halliburton on the wing. McDaniels covering. Here's the 3. Yes! Tough point from Tyrese.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. .144 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. From downtown, the rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Walker for 3. Edwards pulls it in. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. Here's Moore. They grab their own miss. Gobert. Pass to Moore. Here's Towns. They set the screen to take the lead. Money from deep.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Siakam outside to halt the run. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Edwards for 3.
Well, Halliburton can be a pesky defender now. He's got quick feet, he's got length, and he's got want to, the desire to defend.
Pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. 4-3. And nails the tray.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
And so it's Minnesota with the double.